Dominic here, the Essential Intuitive, and I am back with live love reading. I did this last week, and I actually really enjoyed it. I had stayed away from love readings because people can be really matter of fact with that, and life is not always matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then a lot of times when it comes to like romantic love readings, people want to hear what they want to hear, but maybe not what's best for their elevation. Um, so I kind of stayed away before that reason, but I realized that I actually like doing them. Um, as I kind of like really figure out like what works for me and how I want to share my gift when it comes to love in different capacities, your purpose, career, platonic love, familiar love, friendships, romantic love, as I'm kind of like figuring out how I want to share myself. So I'm about to be ready to put it. Um, Hold on a second. Put in my cash app for up here. And then I'm gonna pin it. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, um, I already cleared my energy, but I'm just going to do it again. I don't know why I'm feeling stalled in this space. What's going on? The energy that I'm getting is like, to put it short and simple, a lot of people are focused on romantic love, but we really need to be focusing on, oh Lord, now it just went flat. We really need to be focusing on how self love is meant to create what it is that we really desire for our lives. So that's that. Okay, hold on. I don't know why. Let's see what the energy. This off energy, I feel like it. My energy has been a little thrown to the left all day, and I feel like it connects. Let's see. Hold on. These are like sliding all over the place, but I feel like it connects. Let's see. It says, be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. That's the first card that's coming out. Kind of going back to what I was saying a few minutes ago, it's almost like your focus. What I hear is you worry about the wrong thing. We worried about the wrong thing. Our focus is in this place of attracting love, and this is what I just heard. We need to be more focused on being love. And to ourselves first and foremost. First and foremost. For whatever reason, this like little heart flatline thing is catching my eye. And what I'm hearing is like, become acquainted with, familiar with the beat of your own drum, the beat of your own heart. Like, what brings you to a space of flatlining, and what brings you to a space of joy and rhythmic heartbeat, rhythm, heavy on rhythm. Like, what rhythm and rhyme works for you? And it's like, I know that it's very kind of cliche to be like, well, the more you focus on yourself, the more you'll find love. But the energy that we in, it's not even just the cliche focus on yourself and find love. It's very much giving that relationship with yourself, did this come out upside down or did I pick it up upside down? That this relationship with yourself is actually creating love. Like as you create this more healthy relationship with yourself and this more, I feel called to say, loving relationship with yourself, like, how do I put this? It's like not, there's too much cliche things coming in my head. Spirit, what? I just almost feel like I want to start this live over. Something is not like resonating. Hold on. What is this? Like, what is really happening right now? Spirit, what is the energy that I need to like communicate, articulate, lighten up?
Hello.
Hello, how are you? It says lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life is not always doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, have fun. It's important to do that. And with this card is be optimistic. Staying away from a negative mindset to attract love. The next card says express your love. It's important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Let me pull the third card out. I don't know what. There is major blockage here. And I'm trying to. And with this lighten up card, it's making sense. Like this blocked energy, but I'm trying to make sense of it so I can articulate what I need to articulate to you. This is coming out in the reverse. New love coming out in the reverse. A new chapter begins, whether it is a new partner or a current relationship. And this is coming out in the reverse. Okay, this is what I'm getting. I'm gonna pull out. I'm feeling pull one more card over here. And this one right on the top. This is what I'm getting. Compassion. Yeah. This compassion card. Okay. This is what I'm getting. Going back to my original thought process. Being focused on the wrong thing. This new love card coming out in reverse. This love is not new because this is the love that you have always meant to be expressing to yourself, but you haven't known how, or you didn't have the tools, or you didn't think you deserve it. Be optimistic. This is, and I've been feeling self love energy today, but I wasn't quite sure. But yeah, and I might do another live tonight. But yeah, with lighten up coming out, like, and it's falling between express your love, which is saying it's important to let people know you love them, and between having a positive mindset, like you have to release the things. Thank you, Spirit, for these words that make you have a lack of compassion for yourself. The compassion card says you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, a horrible friend. Um, be a loving comforter who always has your back. And this is about you and how you treat yourself. So definitely with new love coming out in the reverse, this is not new love. This is old love. This is that I'm hearing get that old thing back, but it's like going back to that like childlike joy. You know what I'm saying? That we all cherish and are meant to have. Nothing has gone wrong. This is confirming. Trust the process. The connection is divinely timed. Right, like what I'm saying, like going back to that childlike joy. Nothing has gone wrong. What I feel connected to this part is everything that you've been through has made you feel tarnished, and that's why you're having these negative mindset and these negative thoughts. But spirit is telling you like you're not tarnished. Like lighten up, release the weight of those experiences that make you feel like damaged or whatever, because you're not damaged. Be compassionate towards yourself in that healing process. And this card says trust the process. The connection is divinely timed. And it's like you're getting there. You're getting there. Nothing has gone wrong. Like you're feeling like in your mind that um you're feeling like in your mind that you are what you've been through. And spirit is like, no, you're not. It's very much not. I need you to remember that it's not. That you're not what you've been through. That you've been through it, that it changed you, that it grew you, that it did some damage, that it hurt your feelings, that it makes you love yourself more, that it made other people, treat you differently, better, worse, indifferent. But this is not new love. This is the same old you, the foundation of you, the essence of you, the joy of you, the gifts that you have. Like this not no new year, new you. This is new year wiser you. You understand what I'm saying? The card on the bottom says, "Be honest. Heart to heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings." This is the second card that's coming out about expressing love. It says, "Express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose." But this is going back to yourself with the compassion card coming out, saying to be a better, kinder friend to yourself. And the very first card coming out saying that you can't attract love with a negative mindset. Like this is about self-talk, internal dialogue, being honest. But this version of accountability with being honest is not about that tough love. This is compassionate love. This is being honest with yourself about the parts of yourself that you do love and appreciate. Because so oftentimes when we quote unquote talk about being honest, we have this concept that we are approaching ourselves harshly. But even if you're correcting yourself or in a space of growth or having like those very honest conversations with yourself, it doesn't have it can still be from a place of compassion, sorry, and lightheartedness. You know what I'm saying? So be present. Hold on one second, you guys. Okay, I had to mute it for a second because people are saying they're I had to mute it for a second because somebody is saying their personal information. Okay. This card says, "Be present. You will." There's hella distractions going on, and I'm trying to see what that energy is. Be present. Right when I feel extremely distracted, to be present, you will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Whenever you are, be all there. Wherever you are. Back to nothing is wrong. You can enjoy life right now. You can enjoy you right now. You don't have to wait till you're new. I know you're growing intentionally, but you don't have to wait till you're new. And going back to that distracted energy, it's a lot of things that's I'm hearing distracting your heartbeat. Like it's a lot of things distracting your heartbeat, distracting the joy within you because your focus is more on negativity than being optimistic. And I'm not talking about that fake ass optimism where you don't allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Yes, it just says here, express your love, be honest. You know what I'm saying? Be present. And sometimes that's not always comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Being present and sitting in the feeling, having a flashback, that's not always comfortable. But it allows you, y'all, I couldn't even get it out. I was about to say, it allows you to have control of your own emotions. And on the bottom of the deck, take your power back came out. You're giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. And this does speak to a relationship, but a lot of this giving someone control is very much It's very much first of all, I hear this is an instruction from spirit. Take your power back. But this giving someone control is very much a mindset thing. A lot of you are not in like a toxic relationship, but you have been through things that maybe you were in a toxic relationship, maybe you grew up with some childhood trauma and stuff like that, but you have been through things where whoever mistreated you has a hold on your mind. The next card that's coming out is deception. Y'all, it can't be no clearer than that. Deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. It's you. It's you. Your mindset, your mindset is causing you to operate outside of a place of your true joy, not allowing you to be in the present. You're ruminating. I have a card that talks about ruminating in the in this deck is be present. It talks about ruminating in the past and longing for the future. It's not allowing you to be honest with yourself. I'm hearing right now like somebody else's voice is louder than yours. And on the top of this is express your love. Somebody is louder than you in your head than you are in your own head. And that's not gonna work for us. That's not loving energy. That's not loving energy at all. That's not working for us. I need your voice to be the loudest voice. Our voice, because this is I'm not exempt from this, right? Oftentimes when we have been through things, other people's voice or voices become louder than ours. A lot of times, especially because we start learning that pattern of allowing somebody's voice to be louder than ours in childhood. So we continue with that. We hear somebody else's and resonate with somebody else's heartbeat and the desires of their heart more than the desires of our own heart. And that doesn't work because I'm me, right? What does this card say? You're enough. Right on track. You're enough. The person that you're meant to be with will love you the way you are, and you don't need to change. And what I heard in reading this card was the person that you are meant to be will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. What that means is like with the concept that time is not linear, that past, present, and future are all happening at the same time. The you that you were, things that you experienced, the you that you are, and the you that you're working to become, because there's a heavy energy on elevation. Whoever this message is for, you're intentionally elevating, but you are enough in the space that you currently are in as well. Like I kind of like need you to understand that, and when I say kind of, I mean I do. I need you to understand that. Hold on one second. This card right here wants to come out. One of these cards, these mindset cards. Remember, we started off this message talking about mindset. Let's see what mindset card is coming out. There's something attached to this I am enough energy. Like I am presently enough as I work to be more of my authentic self. Let's see what's coming out here. Y'all, let me tell you, look what came out. It says, the one on the top says, I accept and approve myself just as I am. Did I not just get through saying that you are worthy and enough right in the state you're in as you thrive to elevate? It says every past version of you has contributed to the person you are today. Embrace both the shadows and the sunshine and extend love to every part of yourself. Love is the key to any positive change, and this is the secret to truly living your best life. Repeat the following. I love myself, therefore blank. Finish the sentence as many ways as you can. I love myself, spirit. What are we putting there? I just keep hearing regardless. Like, let's just make it, or some people like to say irregardless. Let's just make it simple. I love myself regardless because it doesn't put a cap on it. It's like regardless. And the energy that I'm even getting from myself right now I have some tasks that I need to tackle that feel extremely overwhelming. And every time I go to complete those tasks, it's like there's part of me that starts to procrastinate because I think of all the things that could possibly go wrong. And even when I was giving you guys that message, and reading off this card, what I was hearing, what as I was reading, accept myself just as I am, was go into those tasks with love. Like, let's just say hypothetically you have to like wash the dishes and that seems extremely overwhelming, right? Like, you need to lighten up the energy. Love the version of yourself that doesn't want to wash the dishes. Like, be kind and talk to that version of yourself kindly and be like, hey, I understand this is difficult for you today. I understand this is overwhelming for you today, but you're totally capable. Take it one step at a time. Do it as you need to do it. Take your time. And even if you don't get it done exactly how you want to get done, at least you're chipping away at it. That's the kind of conversation. This is the type of optimism that is necessary to create this reality. To take that weight off your heart and to communicate with yourself from a place of compassion. To be honest, to be present, to take your power back. That's the kind of love so that in self expression, to feel that you're enough, that we're needing in this energy to feel like you're enough. I'm hearing ain't no such thing as halfway crew. Okay? You either love yourself or you don't. And I don't say that in a matter of fact way, in the sense of like, as you're in this process, you have to just get it all right. What I'm saying is going back to this card, as far as this love with yourself not being new, you're going to have to go all in with the way that you show yourself love. Don't be deceived by the things that you're telling yourself that you could just love yourself a little bit and that's going to be enough. It's not. You're going to have to do it a lot. What's this card coming out? I don't even know what it is. It says keep the door open. Don't be so focused on the closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. Don't be so focused on what it is that you don't like about yourself that you completely overlook the things that you love and appreciate and like about yourself. Don't be so afraid to embrace the shadows, as this card says, that you choose not to love the parts of yourself that you don't even like or appreciate. Be compassionate, not a taskmaster or a bully. A loving comforter who always has your own back. I hear that it's time for that. It's very much time for that. Okay? Love your shadow. Y'all, the confirmation be confirmation. Okay? Let's just be for real. It says love your shadow. I've been talking about this for a good 5 minutes. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others others as they are. So this is kind of a mirror image. So you can learn to accept yourself more as you are, but also others as you are. But as you can see here, look, this is falling out in this road, but there's no new love because you've always been that same lovable person, right? Nothing has gone wrong. You don't have to feel damaged or tarnished. You are enough because you are. But treat yourself accordingly. Um, I accept and I approve of myself, right? I don't run away from the shadows or the sunshine, right? I accept all of those things. I'm actively working on that. I'm keeping the door open to new opportunities to love myself, to express that, to accept myself. And it's like, that falls in line with it. Love your shadow. Love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaw. You notice it says work with and not work on the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Because let's just be honest, some things that we think of as flaws are not. Those are other people's voices being louder in our head than our own voices. You know within yourself intuitively what you need to work on, to improve yourself. And then you will have interactions with other people's places, things, situations where you will become made aware of those things even more throughout your life as you get more wise. But Like, like I used this example the other day in a reading about forever always feeling guilty when I cuss, but I like cussing. I like cussing. Yes, there's appropriate and inappropriate places and people to communicate with like that. Like, I wouldn't walk up to somebody's baby and be like, "Oh, you're so fucking beautiful." I would say, "Oh, this baby's gorgeous." But if somebody try to play in my face, I'm gonna tell them get the fuck up out my shit. Back the fuck up. And I meant what I said, and I don't apologize. And I'm not asking Jesus to help me stop cussing, because I like cussing. And you heard what the fuck I just said. Okay? So this card that's coming out is magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you towards this person. Yeah, this just confirms this whole message. Like, this is you. You are this person in this message. This romantic love in this message is about yourself. And Spirit doesn't even really want you to focus on the whole going back to being focused on the wrong thing, romantic love thing, because you have a pattern. We have a pattern. I'll pull that in a minute. Of shifting our insecurities into romantic love and overindulging a person in the love that we really desire. But what that really is being afraid to give yourself, or not feeling like you deserve the love that you need to be giving yourself. So right now the focus is on you. If this lands with you, the focus is on you. I also hear too, for a very specific person or a couple of people, everything that I'm expressing right here is how your person wants to be loved. So you need to be tapped in. These are their shortcomings. These are their insecurities. These are the things that they're afraid to talk about or express. So you need to be tapped in and listening on an intuitive level. It says have faith. Angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. Right. Yeah. So just stepping off for a minute from self love to speak about this. Like, y'all really have something, but you need to get more connected to your own faith and discernment, your own spiritual process, so that you can really like be present and read between the lines with them, because they're not the best communicator because they've been through a lot. And they're kind of like afraid to say some of the things that they need, and they know that you have a capacity and that you love them, but you're gonna have to be a little bit more discerning. Why do I keep saying discernment? You're gonna have to have a little bit more discernment, or be a little bit more discerning, so that you can build faith and build trust to make sure that you're providing like a safe space for them to open up, because them opening up is not your responsibility. But at the same breath, there's something that you're doing that is not making them feel this magnetic connection. Like, there's a disconnect there. Like, it's almost kind of like you're being a little bit shruggy. Like, well, if you don't want to say nothing, then fine. But it's like, no, if you love this person, then you need to be vulnerable enough to open yourself up and allow them to open themselves up in their own time. Like, and trust and believe that also, like, they're working on themselves behind the scenes too, to have the courage to speak up more too. So do your part. What's coming out? Distance. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. Did I not just get through saying that? There's distance there, and that y'all was both working on yourself. Yeah, the distance that you feel is not a negative thing for this very specific person or persons that I'm talking to. It's not a negative thing. Y'all are needing it to grow. But in this particular case, in this particular reading, like, y'all are not growing apart. This is not a growing apart. Like, this is a spiritual growth, which can feel like growing apart sometimes, because it just takes so much energy to like really like lock in. You have to really lock into your faith and your spirituality. So if you know that's your person, um unconditional love coming out on the bottom of the deck. I've seen engagement twice. Somebody about to get engaged. For some of y'all, this spiritual growth is going to bring y'all so close together. So if I'm really putting all this message together on this side of the table, all the way to the left is really, really speaking to the individual in the relationship, and then all the way to the right is speaking to the collective. So I'm sorry, to, like, when I say collective, I mean I say two people, but some people are in more than two-person relationships, are speaking to the whole relationship, and it's really giving this energy of everything in the middle, bringing it together. So there's a couple of things here. Your self-work is bringing in the love that you desire, if it's something that you truly, truly are desiring. And then on the other end, for you already being in a relationship, is bringing you closer to your partner, even though you feel like it's not. And for some of y'all ain't even talking to the person that you're in love with, but y'all are going to, these cards are just flipping, honey. Hold on. What we got going on? Y'all are still getting closer, even though it just doesn't feel like it, but y'all are. It says actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone's feeling, watch what they're doing. And then it says free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. I just got through saying this. That y'all feel distant. You're not even speaking to the person. Free yourself from trying to control that, because it's really weighing you down. And then actions speak louder than words. Watch what they doing. If they're not showing you something right now, they ain't ready to show it to you. Might not ever be ready. But this is a heavy energy on people that are coming back together. So I'll stay in that energy or whatever. But specifically for somebody, or somebody's like, they just ain't ready yet. They not. And this is coming out right under engagement. So these are all opposing energies. Like, somebody is completely clear that they ready, and somebody ain't ready yet. And you need to be freeing yourself from worrying about it, because that ain't your motherfucking business. Your business is you. Okay? Your business is you. Yeah, yes. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Worry about your business. Soulmate. I said what the energy was. This person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. This energy for this particular reading, and I keep saying that because this is not going to resonate with everyone, but this is soulmate energy. You are always your first soulmate. Like I said, it wasn't a new. It's not a new love. Okay, so it's not a new love in relation to someone else, because you guys have always been in each other's energy. You keep meeting in different lives, and then also when it comes to yourself, you're not new to you. You done did this a few times. You know what I'm saying? You done been through a few lives, a few experiences. Okay, so this is in no way, everything about this message, in no way is this new love. You have always been worthy of love and capable of giving and receiving it. And you have always known this person that you are going to find or have found in this lifetime, and y'all are meant to be. But with this card coming out, actions speaking louder than words. Love your shadow. Deception. And it's interesting because they're all coming out like in the bottom row down here. Free yourself. That energy is just spirit reminding, like, overall, that at any given time a person can make a decision that shit. Look, past lives coming out on the bottom. Twin flame coming out on the bottom. Can make a shift in their decisions, in their actions, that change the trajectory of things. That's why you have to free yourself from needing to be in control of how things end or land, because that can also happen with you. You can change your mind. He said, lose all thought. It's just a time and have a change of mind. You understand what I'm saying? I think I better let her go. Sometimes you gotta let certain stuff go. And when we talk about your specific energy, going back to mindset and being optimistic, you gotta let stuff go that's not allowing you, like I said before, that magnetic connection to yourself, that joyful connection to yourself, not allowing you to like lighten up and be compassionate with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to free yourself from that when we're talking about you. And then when we're talking about another individual, you can't control nobody else. I don't give a, love does not equate to control. And if it does, it's really not the kind of love you think you want. You think you want a person to, you want to like try to coerce a person into loving you a certain type of way. You don't got to do that with nobody that you really care about. They will do what I was talking about earlier, and they will tap in to their faith, and they'll close that gap. With have faith and distance, when I was talking about earlier, that for a specific person, your partner needs you to create that space of vulnerability so y'all can tap more into each other. And that energy was going towards a masculine energy too. I feel like that's for a man that needs to tap in more spiritually and open that space up. But they'll close that motherfucking gap, baby. They will Shakari Richardson that gap if they really care about you. They'll close that gap up if they have to ask you, if they have to ask your sister, if they have to ask the sweet name of Jesus, if they have to ask Buddha, Allah, spirit, nature, universe, consciousness, whoever they gotta ask and get in touch with. That should primarily be you. Um, and I just heard you gotta be willing, though. You have to be open, but like, and this was the card that was on the bottom, and they got didn't pull it. And then I heard you have to be willing and open. It says open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract love. You do have to be open if the person is being genuine now. But I said all that to say that they will close the gap, baby. And you will be and I can wrap this part of the message. I can tie this part of the message in. You will be willing to allow them to do so as well. When it's given soulmate, past life, twin flame energy. All them came out basically. And you get to make decisions on that. When it comes to soulmates, past lives, and twin flames, I don't care if you feel like the person is an arsonist of your heart. You know what I'm saying? Is a quadruple arsonist, not a twin flame. You get to choose who your soul is mating. You get to choose what of your past you get to live. You get to choose what twin you want to have flames with. So remember that you're in control of it. Just because you feel connected to a person, uh, thing, situation, idea, thought process, experience of your past, present, or future, doesn't mean you have to stay connected to it. So remember that. Don't let nobody play on your top with these love readings and stuff like that and try to tell you just because you want to hear it, or just because you're in that energy of feeling lonely, like, oh yeah, this is your person. No, it might have been your person. It might have been your person with it might have you might have been compatible with the person that you were before. You might be compatible with the person you're going to be in the future. Y'all might just not be compatible right now. Or you might be compatible right now, you won't be compatible in the future. They are the one. You already met your romantic partner you seek. This is just doubling down on what I've been saying. You are your first romance. You romanticize your life and make it beautiful. And like I said, this energy is heavy on people already in each other's energy, have already met in past lives if you haven't met yet, or you're already in a relationship right now. Reaching your goal, I keep seeing that. You're already in a relationship right now. Like, this is very much giving already energy. And I'm about to pull a card that's going to confirm that. Let's see, reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Okay, bringing it into the near future, baby. Keep your mind on that. We're bringing it into the near future. Let's see. Wait, let's get a card that's resonating with already. Hold on. It says letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to release their access to you. Um, well, damn, that came out of left field. Hold on, these are two kind of opposing energies. Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to release access. You know what? This goes back to when I was saying that you can be connected to a person. You can be in their soul, mate, past life, twin flame. They are the one energy. But if that energy is not allowing you to grow in the direction that you know you need to be growing, then the spirit just wants to put a reminder, just like I got through saying a minute ago. I just said it. Don't let you wanting somebody to be your soulmate so bad that you just choose to hold on to something that's toxic for you and not healthy for you. So just be as prepared to be open and take in those energies as you are to release the ones that are not serving you. That's when it comes to mindset. Your own mindset, people, places, things, or ideas. Noun, situation, baby, all the nouns. Okay? Be prepared to work in that duality. Don't let a magnetic connection, because everything that's magnetized to you might not be something that needs to be on you. Magnets can easily be separated with the right tools and the right elbow grease. Okay. All right, Spirit. What is the last thing you want me to share with my sensual community? Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship and not what you fear will happen. Now, I've been saying it this whole time. Going back to be optimistic. It says, keep in mind that you create your reality and you can't attract love with a negative mindset. Yeah. So, a few things from that card, from the redirect your thoughts. Focusing on what you want in your own life, and then also with love. There's some energy here with this. Some of us, because of the things that we've been through, because of those negative thoughts that we carry around, we don't really believe in the love that we truly desire in our hearts. And that's where the conflict comes with dealing with people who are not, how you doing, who are not showing us the love that we really desire. The reason we put up with it is because we don't really believe in the love that our heart is telling us that we desire and we deserve. So with this redirecting your thoughts, you're gonna have to find a way to really believe in that love, to free yourself from the bondage of the love you really wanting not being there, to love your shadow, to love those parts of yourself that you feel afraid nobody else will really love. You understand what I'm trying to, like, what I'm getting at with that? Like, yeah. So heavy on that energy. Alright. Y'all, this reading just tearing me up today. Okay, let's see. Yeah, really heavy on that energy. You gotta come to a place of self-belief when it comes to love. Like, within yourself and outside of yourself. Excuse me. I accept and approve of myself just as I am. I love myself unconditionally. This is very much tied to reciprocal energy, because you're gonna want that person to love you like that and love them like that too. So the more you get into this bag of accepting yourself how you are, believing that nothing has gone wrong with you, even though you've been in some fucked up situations, it's not you, it's what you've been through. This card says allow. That's what Spirit wanted me. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness in your life. Sometimes, even without realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. I don't know what else to say. That's what I've been saying. That is it, and that is all. Okay? Ooh. I keep on knocking this over, y'all. That is the message. That is very much the message. So I'm enjoying doing these with y'all. I'm definitely gonna do more. Um, I'm definitely gonna do more love readings in relation to, like I said, career, purpose, passion, romantic, family. You know, maybe I'll move around and do them, like, you know, on different topics or whatever. But I really enjoyed this. This is the cornerstone of the whole message, y'all. This is really the cornerstone of the whole message, like, for real, for real. This is it. This is it. Allow. I'm going to read it again. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, even without realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open back up. It's safe to open your mind back up. You are not what you've been through, dog. Okay? That's what I have for you today, Sensual Community. I enjoyed doing this. Aria Monet here, the Sensual Intuitive, back with another love reading. If you would like to leave love gratitude offerings, my cash app is posted. It's also the link in my bio and will be attached to this message. Intuitive Little Black Girl Loosed, the real-time documentary will be posted, clips posted on my YouTube, and the full episodes posted on my Patreon. Also on my YouTube, I have more intuitive messages, clips from the Little Black Girl Loosed documentary, and then also more intuitive messages that are not posted to my YouTube. So I got exclusive content over there, as well as. I'm gonna text my address here. Give me 1 second. Okay, good. Okay, I have exclusive content over there that you cannot get on my YouTube, but then I also have content that you can messages that you can access on my YouTube as well. I love you. You got this. You deserve your own love, and you deserve to be loved, but you have to allow it. Okay. Have a good day. Que tenga un buen día. Adios. Te amo.